So next one, celebrate your success.
Yes. Find some humor in your failures. Don't take yourself so seriously. Loosen up, and everyone around you will loosen up. Have fun. Show enthusiasm, always. When it fails, put on a costume and sing a silly song. Then make everyone else sing with you. Don't do a hula on Wall Street. It's been done. Think up your own stunt. All of this is important and more fun than you think. And it really fools the competition. Why should we take all those cornballs at Walmart seriously?
I love this concept, and I think the moral of the story is a lot of these Sam Waltonisms. That's a word. Um, have been lost in modern day business. I mean, celebrate your success, and I'm not just talking hitting your KPIs or oh we got an extra bonus this year. Successes in business are a direct result of successes in your employees. And if your employees aren't getting that trickle down success, whether it's in monetary or dressing up, and having a, and I'm, for the love of God, stop giving people pizza parties. Um, Finding a genuine way to say, hey, as a company, we were successful and that's because of you. And if you can find a genuine way to do that, you're going to endear those people and want them to succeed the next year or the next quarter as well. And the same, you can't, while you should attach your success to your employees and their hard work, you can't attach your failures to your employees because they are not going to take it like you. They are not going to say, oh well shucks, we'll get them in Q4. That It doesn't work both ways. They want to share in your successes, and they want to understand and be part of the failures. They want to understand what they do or what happened, but they want to understand it so that they can get better themselves and say, oh, we missed the mark this year in Q4. We had so much extra overtime because blah, blah, whatever the situation is. They don't want to repeat that. They want to be successful too, your employees. So sharing your successes, and I love the concept of making fun of your failures. This is something I've never considered, but I could think of so many times in my professional career where I've had a failure or a company I've been with has had a major failure. And sometimes it causes just a giant shit show. How amazing would it have been if the CEO came out dressed like a chicken one day and be like, yo, we dropped the ball and missed Q4 projections by 30%. And, the board's screaming at me, but let's do the chicken dance. I would have thought he was ridiculous, but I would remember it.
In the book, they always have these high level things that they're trying to accomplish, and they do bets on it. Like, oh, I bet you can't do that, or I bet we can. And then there will be inevitably some manager of leadership doing something completely embarrassing, hence the hula on Wall Street.
Mhm.
What I really get from this rule, honestly, is the have fun. I have been thinking about this a lot lately because there's so much happening right now. I have kind of forgotten in many ways to have fun with whatever I'm doing. I've been taking everything so seriously. And again, the line, don't take yourself so seriously, really resonates because you want to do an exceptional job with everything, whether it's the podcast or some of these side things or the main job or your family or all these things. There feels like oftentimes there's so many high stakes to it that failure is not an option. You don't enjoy the process as much. And it just becomes another thing to check off your list. Realizing that work should be fun. And that's probably another concept a bit lost in time, perhaps.
Sure.
But it really should be fun in many ways. It surely should be part of your life, and your life should be entertaining. It shouldn't be miserable. You should be wanting to live days that are exciting, and when you end them, you look back on them with positive things. So much of like what I've been dealing with lately has been, if you get a win, well, that's the way it should have been. And if you fail, then of course it's your fault. And so taking the time to really understand your accomplishments, celebrate your successes, but then realize, okay, failing's not scary. It can actually be kind of funny. Like, I did something stupid, or that happened like not the way I thought it, but it turned out into another way. And then just be lighthearted with everything on the part of it. So I don't know, that honestly, probably of all the rules, this one kind of hits me the most, at least this point in time right now.
I love it. That's a good way to attribute it.